What is up, Nell Nation? This is Chris Nelson coming at you live from La Casa de Nelson, getting ready for my day, and we're going to head out to a little lake in Erie, Colorado today. That's where I live, so yeah, we're going to hit up a little reservoir that's right over by the house here, so I don't have to travel too far. But introducing to you all, this is Miss Annabelle, right here. Miss Annabelle, say hi. Yeah, she's like, I could give a damn. Just give me food or something. Anywho, that's Miss Annabelle. She's my dog. If you guys were on Instagram, you would know that I was going to introduce a new friend. So Annabelle will be coming out to the lake with us very soon. I checked the weather report today. I was going to take her today, but it's 13 degrees outside. I don't want my little dog to freeze while I'm sitting there catching fish. So we're going to leave her at home today. But first off, we're going to head over to Jack's because I got to pick up the bait I'm using today. And it's an old bait. It's nothing new. It's nothing fancy or anything, but it'll get the job done, I know that much. And then we're also going to grab some minnows, I think, just for, I want to use 2 poles today, see if we can get anything. So I'll be using the bait I was just talking about on my pole that I'm using, throwing that out. And then I'm also going to dead stick some minnows in the open water. So see how it goes, I guess. Later. All right, Nell Nation, we are here at the lake of choice today. Good old, if you can see it, Thomas Reservoir is bright as can be out here today. What we got going is I got 2 poles, backpack. I got about 6 minnows from Jack's today, so we're gonna dead stick one of these poles with the minnow on it, maybe a bobber, or I might just do a sink shot on it. And what we're gonna do with the other one is we are going to be using a classic bait on it. I can't really say ancient bait because I don't think it's really ancient, but what we're using, if I can find it in here, I'll grab it. It's good old salmon eggs. Yep, we're trying the good old salmon egg trick today for the trout. It's been pretty slow as far as bite lately because of the cold weather, but hopefully these salmon eggs just are too irresistible for them. So we'll see how it goes once I get over there. Like I said, I got 2 poles. One's gonna have the salmon eggs on them, which I'll be working. The other one's gonna be dead sticked with a minnow on it. So let's see what happens. We're at the spot. I just wanted to take a minute to show you what we're gonna be using. We've got a number 4 hook on here on a snell. About 2 feet up the line, I've got an ounce weight. This is what I'm going to be using to dead shot or dead stick the minnow. So that's what I'm going to be using. And then on top of that, I've got my bait caster here, which needs a little surgery beforehand. But I've got size 8 salmon egg hooks that I'm going to be tying onto there and just kind of casting out like they were a lure. So that's what we got for using. A nice little bench here, has some open water, and all them geese are honking at me already. It's ridiculous, but yeah, so let's get to fishing. So here in the video, you guys, I've made a move to the southwest corner of the lake. I've just kind of moved along the bank here. Wasn't really paying attention, but this is kind of important for what you're about to see. End up in the water. That would be a bad day. crap. If you look close to the bottom right corner, right by the shore, you'll see a couple fish lying there. That's what I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead fish right here. Wonder if that means anything. All right, Nell Nation, we're back at the house, and I know I didn't catch anything, but if you have been watching, which I assume at this point you have been, I was just at the lake in the last clip, and I was counting off fish that I was seeing washed up against the bank, just dead in the water. And I counted 7 or 8 of them in that clip, and I thought to myself, why am I not catching fish, and why are all these dead ones lying about? And then I decided to walk around that little washed area. I basically walked the entire lake, and I counted somewhere along the lines of 40, 30, 40, 50 dead fish. I think it was actually 43 dead fish. I even saw a dead goose. There's something, I think, either there's one of two options that I think is going on at Thomas Reservoir in Erie, Colorado right now. Something is seriously wrong with the water. Hence, all these fish and that goose, which is really odd to see, have died. They're just sitting there rotten. And another thing is we've got a butthead out there, butthead fisherman, who's just catching these fish, which is all fine and dandy, but then he's ripping their mouths out because he doesn't know what he's doing, and he's throwing them back. I understand. I've caught fish plenty of times before, and I've had to rip them out because I cannot physically get them out. They swallowed the hook, or it's way back in there and you can't get out because you don't have tweezers or something. You know, it happens. You kill a fish, you take it with you, though. You don't throw it back in the water. The fish are noticing that all these other dead fish are lying about, and they're not going to hang out there. If you were in an area, if you were in a room of your house and it was filled with dead bodies, would you want to hang out there? No. It's the same thing. All I know is Thomas Reservoir is off my docket for the rest of the year. I don't even care when it warms up because I'm not sure whether or not it is just a dumbass fisherman, excuse my language, but a dumbass fisherman who's just throwing the ones he rips at their throats out back in the water, or if there's something seriously wrong with the water. So if you live in Erie, Colorado, Lafayette area, and you feel like going to Thomas Reservoir for fishing, that's fine. If you get a bite, good for you. I personally, I'm not saying that the fish aren't any good. I am not taking anything else out of Thomas Reservoir. All I'm saying is something's got to be done. If you're the fisherman out there who's just ripping their throats out and throwing them back in the water, screw you. You're ruining a perfectly good watering hole that I've gone to for years, and I've never once had a bad fishing day there until I gone there today. I mean, you get the occasional day where you don't catch something. That's fishing, but when I walk around a lake and there's dead bodies, trash, and crap all over the shore, I'm sorry, it's not going to be a good day. There's going to not be any bites. You're going to be walking through muck, basically, of people's garbage just to get to a fishing hole, and it's not going to be fun. So, for those that live in the area, Thomas Reservoir, in my opinion, is complete crap. Go to Wanaka, it's close by in Lafayette, or we got Erie Lake over by Safeway. That's still good. But Thomas Reservoir, until they get whatever, if there is anything wrong in the water figured out, then I'm not going back, and I don't think you should either. So I apologize that the video took a very sour turn and my little rant here at the end, but I'm a little upset. I was a real good fishery up until recently. But yeah, so I made this channel to show you guys the lakes of Colorado and the fishing and whatnot, and this is just something you got to deal with. So next week I'm on a vacation with Mrs. Nelson Man Fishing. We're going to Michigan for the family, so I'm not going to be posting a video next week. I know I missed last week's, and I do apologize about that. I had all the video edited and everything was ready to go, and my phone was told me it needed some space to download it from the app I used to the phone. So I did something stupid and I accidentally deleted all the footage trying to save some room, and then the video file got corrupted and I couldn't download it, and it was too late in the day to go make another one. So yeah, that's what happened there. But next week you won't get one from me. I might do maybe a little maybe I'll do a knot tying tutorial or something from Michigan. Thanks for sticking with me till this end, guys. Feel free to like and subscribe down there. Check me out on Instagram. I'm Nelson Man Fishing on Instagram, just like I am on YouTube. Share with your friends, family, and let's get our numbers going up so we can share with all of our friends and more people around the world. That's what I want to do. I want to share this with as many people as possible. Thank you for those who have already liked and shared, and you're amazing, and you're a big part of this project. So I think that covers about everything. So yeah, but you guys be out on the water, be safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time later.